What's up, everybody? Listen, I know that by looking at me, as of at the current moment, maybe you might not be able to infer that I was actually into fitness at one point. You know, maybe you can see my pictures in the back over there. You know, I was actually really, I had a lot of definition at one point, and when I got hurt, all I wanted to do was pay it forward. I just wanted people to feel the confidence I felt when I was in shape, and I wanted to be able to help them achieve their goals. Okay, I really did. I really wanted to help people, but I've made the decision that I will not be pursuing that as an endeavor, mostly because of the way people treated me when I put on weight. I was heavier than this at one point. I was, I believe it or not, I lost about 40 pounds. Believe it or not, I'm saying it's a work in progress. All right, but the way people treat each other for the way they look, the way that I just feel that people don't deserve to have the feelings I had the feelings of confidence and that feelings of accomplishment that I had when I would go and I would take my shirt off somewhere, when I would be dancing somewhere, and I'd lift my shirt up, and people would I'm sorry to say, you have a nice set of abs, people react to it. Not trying to be arrogant or anything, I'm just saying, I wanted everyone else to have that because you can, okay? And I know how to do it to a certain extent, and maybe not, results may vary, okay? But, I wanted to just say that, I decided not to, because it's like when I see people arguing online, not necessarily just to me, but to each other, it's almost like they insult one another, and using looks as the theme, okay, for the insult, or for a derogatory that's made, and then they act like looks don't matter, almost like a fuck you. Like, here, I'm calling you a name and insulting you for the way you look, but you can't call me out on it because looks don't. You know what I mean? Almost like yeah. You see what I'm saying? Almost like you got them by the balls. And it's just the way that you do that to each other. I don't really want to help any one of you, man. I just don't. I don't think you deserve to have that pleasure and that feeling of going into a bar or going into a club and people just knock on the door and come right in. See what I mean?
I'm doing this thing, okay?
Yeah, please, thank you. Just come right in, yeah. See what the fuck on another note, you see what the fuck I'm talking about? There's a big sign on the goddamn door that says, please knock, and then they knock as they're opening the door. I could have been doing anything. I could have been getting dressed. I could have been doing anything, but they pure stupidity. Maybe this one, I don't. She speaks English really well, by the way, okay? Just so you know. No, I don't want anybody making that fucking excuse. But anyway, so, I made it. Most personal trainers are charlatans. They are full of shit, okay? Most of them are not going to tell you how they achieved the body that they want, because if they do, it's almost like a magician telling you how they do their trick. Now, it attenuates the value of the trick. It attenuates the value of the knowledge wherein they propagate, all right? I'm sorry. It's just they're not going to tell you. Me, I got hurt, and I was ready to say, you know what? It's about time to pay it forward and give it to the young guys and girls right now. It's about time to get them over right now, get them where they want to be, because my time is done. I said, hey, my time ended a little early. I mean, hey, I got hurt when I was I was a little, just a little. I was a couple weeks away from turning 31. It's not. But I said to myself, hey, you know what? I could have died so many points during my 20s that I can't be embittered by it, But I said, I'm going to take care of everyone else. And then, so I see the way people treat each other, and I'm like, you know what? Nah. You got to prove yourself to get that knowledge. But then also what really bothered me was how some other personal trainers were actually kind of against me too, because they were like, oh, well, you were skinny, so of course you're going to have abs. How do you think I got skinny, asshole? But that's what I mean. They didn't want me cutting into their business, so they tried to, discredit me. And they tried to sort of put me down and be, speaking a pejorative way to me to say, oh, well, he was just naturally skinny, whatever. Well, how many people that are in the 170s? Well, first of all, I think it's patently clear. It is patently clear that if you see my picture and I'm about in the upper 170s maybe, maybe not upper, I mean maybe 171, 172, and ripped to shreds, 8-pack abs, all that, I think it's a patently clear that I could have simply stopped doing as much cardio. I could have eaten probably whatever I wanted, and within a month or two, I would have been 190. I might have gone down to about a 6-pack. All right, maybe my abs would have attenuated a little bit, but hey, this video is not to really laud myself or anything. It's just me saying it's a shame because I really wanted to help people, but you know, but the way people conduct themselves, I just can't do it. You know, I can't help people who act like fucking miserable fucks to each other. I just can't. All right. So with that being said, I'm gonna end this video. I really did. You know, for me, this isn't every time I look and I see somebody, you know, just talk shit about each other. I know they never had what I had. They never went to a bar, lifted their shirt up, and got applauded. Get the fuck out of here. You know what I mean? And by the way, every time, let me tell you, anytime, fellas, and women too, anytime you see your partner make fun of someone for the way they look or talk shit, some fucking nonsense like that, you know, give him a smack. Because that's the reason why this fucking guy won't tell me how he got abs. And now I'm stuck with your bitch ass. So yeah, everybody, thanks a lot. Peace.